Hello Virgo, welcome to Metamystic Tarot. It's the Metamystic here. Let's hop right into it for you for this coming week and see what's going on, what's what, what the energy's feeling like. The Empress, the first card out. This is something you've been waiting for a long time. This is something you've been planting seeds for and toward. And you faced some disappointments with the Four of Cups here where you felt like things were not coming through. You had to have strength here. And then the Ten of Cups is right around the bend. I'm not laughing because I don't believe it's possible for you. I'm laughing because this has been the energy that I know is going to come forward for you, specifically Virgo. So the fact that I'm seeing this as the first card out, it's like the equivalent of somebody who walks into a big event with all these people there, right? Everybody's having a great time. It's like a cool location. Everybody's dressed interesting. And then the Empress walks in wearing her sunglasses, and it's like the whole place stops. It's like even the DJ stops. You hear like the screeching sound of the DJ stopping, and they all turn to look at you. That's the vibe. The world. See, and then the devil. Okay, I have a few things to say here, Virgo. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is the underlying right now. Okay. This is what's going to happen when you end this toxic, and I'm going to call it a mental cycle. Okay? Because even if there are people in your energy causing you confusion and causing you to feel like, you know, you're not good enough or you can't accomplish these things. I mean, first of all, this is a huge middle finger to all that, just right out of the gate. Second of all, what I'm trying to say with this is this World card is not only the end of a toxic mental cycle of what you've been dealing with mentally because of others, but it's showing you what you're really capable of. This can be a card of like mass communication. This is kind of like the Six of Wands on steroids, depending on what cards are surrounding it. And when we have the Empress in the World, this could be travel. This could be recognition on a global scale. This has to do with integration of the self as well, because this being in the middle here is a fully integrated being with the masculine and the feminine energies coming together to operate in their, you know, in the fullest. And the Empress is this feminine energy here. So what I'm saying with all that is this is like twofold. This is like to sound cliche, it's like you're closing one door and another one opens literally right as that one closes. That one closes, you hear the creak of it moving closed, you hear the sound of the mechanism within the door closing, and literally right after that, it's like this door opens right next to it, and you're like, oh, okay, interesting. I closed that, and it was something really hard. Okay, and it's going to help you start to get this clarity. This clarity is going to begin to come with the sun here. You're going to find yourself in a much more stable position financially. The Empress is also abundant. You are right here with the Hermit, right in between these two. I want to call them new realities for you, Virgo. They're like new realities. It's like when you walked through that new door, after you closed this, okay? And like I said, this is twofold. This is not just closing one. It's walking through another into a much bigger sphere. You're going to have this Queen of Pentacles financial security as well as like just pure joy and excitement in your life, and you're right in the middle of these two energies, okay? And why I'm calling this a mindset rather than people around you is because you and I both know with this energy that even if you feel trapped by other people, it's kind of like, are you really though? Because look at the ability that you have to overcome in your life. Look at what you've achieved and accomplished. Okay, so let's go further on this. This is multiple. This is on multiple levels, multiple planes. I just saw 555. We have the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This has been hard, and I'm not downplaying that part of it. This transition for you, the closing the one door and the opening another, it's been very challenging, and I'm not downplaying that, but at the same time, it's kind of like, but look, oh my gosh, look. This is what you've achieved. It's like you climbed the mountain. You made it to the top. This guy is on top of the mountain. The Hermit is literally on top of a mountain. You're going to have mass success. And the only thing that's ever going to get in your way is yourself, or who you let into your energy. Because really, who can boss the Empress around? Let's get real. And just as I said that the 5 of Swords comes out, somebody, okay, is doing this. Okay, they're trying to boss you around, and that's the way I'm going to term it. And next we have this 3 of Wands. So it's like, it's kind of not deterring you. It's kind of just like obnoxious background noise. Like, you're trying to expand here and move forward. See, this is all this energy, and this is kind of with that Devil energy. Okay. So if I were you, Virgo, I would just let this honestly just be background noise. So, especially with the retrograde right now, all sorts of people are going to come out of the woodwork. Oh, Virgo, it's been a long time. Yeah, I treated you like shit in the past, but here I am again to come around and do some more of that, and I just want to let you know. And it's just kind of like, does the Empress really bother with all that? Or does she kind of just continue on her way here? Continuing to expand, this is just a bunch of junk. So we're going to kind of leave that over there and leave this over here. Even if you have to compartmentalize, like, this is very 8 of Cups energy, where like the 8 of Cups is like a detached energy, where it's like you're moving away from something and you're moving towards something else. You're letting go of the emotion of the past. This is still part of that process, where you're letting something go and you're letting something new in. Or if you want to look at it the other way around, maybe it's not as much you letting something in, but you going out with the 3 of Wands. Because the 2 of Wands is more of a stationary energy, a planning energy, where the guy's holding the globe and he's kind of looking out into the future of his life, what could come next, what could he experience next. This is more like you're actually on the road. Okay, so what road is Virgo traveling down now with this Empress world, 3 of Wands energy here? And we're going to kind of just ignore this. I feel like this whole thing and the Devil in the underlying and all that is only here just to help you to know that you're not crazy. It's not just in your head, that this is in the background. So it's kind of just here as like a validation card to say, yes, that's there. And it's kind of just like the Empress says, kind of like, just shooing it off and continuing on what she's planning, because she's the Empress, and all these other people are kind of just, if anything, jealous in the background, trying to stir up trouble. Kind of like somebody that's just trying to get attention, if you want to look at it that way. And we just don't have time for that with the Empress in the world and the Three of Wands. You know, the Empress here is looking to expand. So this Three of Wands here, let's look more into this for Virgo and see what this is about. There's going to be more joy coming in for you as well. We had that Sun in the underlying. We have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is a card of celebration and homecoming. We have the Page of Swords, which is a card of curiosity. This phrase is coming into my head. Be curious about your own joy. It's a possibility that for a very long time that was put on the back burner. And that's very Empress. You know, the Empress is like, she's the mother. She takes care of everything. She's the nurturer. She's, you know, it's like how we treat the earth. Like, think about how we trash this planet. It's like, and that's Mother Nature. That's our planet. That's our earth. And it's like, that's the same thing. But there comes a time when the Empress says enough is enough. So become curious about what's next here. See, this is the Four of Wands, and we have the Three of Wands. So I asked what was on the road of this Three of Wands. Your Four of Wands is what it is. It's celebration. It's homecoming. You're going to feel like you're in a place where you belong, maybe for the first time in your life. But the card that came out here, and it's not really a but, it's an and. Here is, here's the magic, Virgo, with this Wheel of Fortune here. I mean, with the World and the Wheel of Fortune, this is all divinely guided. You are being guided toward this. Like, this is really the whole point, is the universe is guiding you toward your home. Like, you're coming home to yourself. That's the irony here. It's like, are you really going on a journey on foot, or is it more about the wheel is turning and it's like you're just becoming more aligned with that wheel? Like, you're seeing yourself for who you really are with this Empress card. And I truly think that that's all it is here. It's like you're stepping into your power, and in that power, you're coming home. So this is like a coming home reading, but really, it's like you had to go on this journey to understand that. And I think that that's why things have been challenging, because people are in the background saying, this is not who you are. We know who you are. And you're saying, no, you don't, basically. To really sum up the story, no, you don't know who I am. And I'm about to show you. And all that you have to do to show them is just present. Like, it's not about even being anything or even doing anything. She's literally sitting here. It's like all this is going on, blah, 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 and she's literally just sitting here, like, enjoying her day. She's listening to the birds chirp, right? She's doing what the Empress does. Like, she's living in her luxuries. And she's out in the world. She's one with nature. She's one with people with those 12 stars of the zodiac on her crown. She's one. She's one with herself, therefore she can be one with everybody else. Okay. Much love to you, Virgo. I'm going to do your extended over on Patreon. So if you want to join us over there, it's $11 a month. We'd love to have you. You can click the link at the top of the description and join us to get your extended. And until next time, Virgo, take care.